welcome to my video. This is Christine. I finished working on a new style of mini album, so I want to show it to you. This album was made from a paper stack by Susan Wingett, and it's just called Meadow. It's beautiful paper. There's 36 sheets in the pad. It's two-sided paper, and it's just gorgeous. So I'm going to show you quickly my album. The front cover is pretty plain because I used this beautiful design on it from the paper stack. And I've got a little die-cut clock, and I used my physics and the Tim Holtz Biggs die to make the clock. And I also used some dies to make the little birds, the leaves. And these little roses I made with the Spellbinders die. There's two different sizes, or three different sizes of flowers, I think, in this one. Yeah. And it starts off when you punch out the flower, it looks like this, and then you just twirl it around and glue it to make the rose, like that. And I've got some little strands of pearls here. I've got some lace on the edge here, and I used a beautiful fabric that I had in my stash, and it's like dimensional. It's got these embroidered flowers on the side, and on the back I've got this double tag that I made. I just punched, and that can be used for journaling. And again, I'm using this beautiful paper on there. The side is closed with the toggle and hoop. And I've got a bunch of charms on here and some beads as well. There's a little photo frame here. You could always attach a little picture on there. And then I've got a little key charm, a little cat, a small acrylic heart, and some beautiful beads on there. The inside is pretty plain because it's such a beautiful paper. So the inside front cover is just plain. You can put a large photo on there if you like. Inside here is just a pocket, and I've got two tags. Now this is set up so that you can put 4 by 6 photos without any cropping on there. And I've got these flowers that I made with 2 layers of petals, and I just punched those, glued them together, and I attached a little button in the center. Each of the 5 base pages have an extra large tag. I've got a little bit of bling there on both sides on the pull tab. Now this page is pretty plain because it's very thick, and I'll show you why. Here, this panel opens up, and I've got a waterfall underneath, and I also have a large pull-out tab. Now this waterfall is just plain for photos on the front and on the back. If you have one of those gold pens, you can use it for journaling. Now what's different about this album is sometimes if you're making one as a gift for someone, or if you're selling your albums like I do, you don't know if the person will be putting their photos in horizontally or vertically. With this album, you can do both. The photo mats are repositionable, so I can take this out like that, and I can also remove this large tag, and I can reposition the tag over to the side, and then this waterfall can slide in the pocket at the top for horizontal photos. So there's lots of room for pictures in here. The waterfall has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 photos, and there's room underneath here also for it. Now there's a magnet that helps to hold this in place, so when you slide it in, the magnet will sort of catch at the bottom. It's not so bad when the photos are horizontal, but if they're vertical, it does help it hold it in position on the side. Now, the right page here has sort of a similar idea where you can put a photo either horizontally or vertically, because this has a little swing pocket and you can rotate that like that. So you could have your photo this way if you like, and then there's a tag here that slides out like that, and you can put your photo either direction obviously on there. So this is kind of neat. So you could have your photo either this way or that way, and again I've got a magnet that's holding this in position. And here's the large tag so you can see the beautiful paper. And again, you can put a 4x6 photo on here. The next page is just two pockets, a double pocket with a large tag here. And all the tags are two-sided, so you can put photos on both sides. So again, you could put these horizontally or vertically if you like. And on this page, you can put your photo either horizontally, or if you have a vertical photo, you can take this swing tab and just move it up. Again, there's a magnet that clicks in place, and you can put your photo vertically if you like. And this is used for journaling, or you can put some more photos on there. And I've got a little flower that I punched out and I attached there. So again, this is a magnet that holds it in place. So it makes for a versatile album, and it's more conducive to the recipient customizing and putting their photos in the direction that they prefer. So there's my other page with the waterfall. There are 3 pages with waterfalls. So again, if I wanted to, I can slide my waterfall up the top, and then people can place the photos the way they want. Now here's the other rotating pocket. I am working on a tutorial for this album that shows how to make the pockets in the waterfalls and that. So there's beautiful paper, and it's a little sort of light mauve bling on there. So there's lots and lots of room for photos. And there's the last rotating or swivel spot for journaling. So I'm going to post this album in my eBay store if anyone is interested in purchasing it. And I'm also going to post a video once my tutorial is done if you're interested in making an album like this. So there's the other waterfall. I've got 3 pages with the waterfalls. And the inside back cover is just plain. So I hope you like this album. Have a happy crafty day, and thanks for watching.